I just want to get right into it because these last 12 months, as an Everton fan, have been difficult for me personally, right?
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah. That's what Demarai's interested in, is how was it for you?
Let's talk about me. No. It's obviously, it was a roller coaster of a season, and emotionally for pretty much everyone involved. And it was an honor I can speak for Alexis here. It was an honor for both of us to be a part of that in some way. We were at Goodison Park, December 6th, 2021, Everton versus Arsenal, and you got to be the hero of that game. But before we talk about that game specifically, a quick synopsis of, from last preseason to this preseason, how's Demarai Gray feeling at the moment?
Nah, it's feeling good. Obviously a fresh start this season. Like you said, the last 12 months have been like a roller coaster, so to survive the way we did last year was obviously nice, but yeah, got to be positive now, and looking forward to another year.
Now, we actually got a chance to see you play first down in Orlando for the last preseason when you played with Everton, and they were a part of the Florida Cup. Was this your first time playing in the United States? And I know, look, I'm a big dude, so I remember how hot and sticky that day was. Were you like, why do we play in this? Can we put the air conditioner on?
It's mad. I've had a tour in LA like 5 years ago, maybe, when I played for Leicester. So that was my first experience. But yeah, last year in Orlando, that's the first thing, is the heat. I don't know. I think the MLS games are at nighttime, though.
Yeah.
Some of them.
Yeah, so
some of them.
Yeah, it makes sense because I was dying. Literally one sprint, I was dying. But no, it was a good experience. Different set of fans. For me, obviously, it was my first week or two with Everton. It was a nice place to obviously meet up with the team and play my games. Scored out there as well, which was good. So yeah, it was good experience. Look forward to coming back soon as well.
Yeah. This is the thing, we joked about this last year, but that game was interesting. It was against Millonarios. It went to penalties. You also scored a penalty in that game as well. But there was one thing that was odd in that game. The announcer, the in-stadium announcer, was calling a goal for every single penalty during penalty kicks.
He was driving
as a player,
us insane.
As a fan, we were like, yo, this is embarrassing us as America. We know the game a little bit more than this. They shouldn't be doing this. As a player, were you like, yo, what? Can he stop doing this?
Yeah, he must not have any no football knowledge like everyone. Everyone don't know, but yeah, even the commentary, the announcements, all different. But good experience. As crazy as it is, it's a good experience.
That's like an NFL announcer, like a college NFL announcer. So he doesn't know. He's like, and another congratulations on the red card to player. Yeah, what the hell is this guy talking about? I don't think he knows anything about the sport.
Right, we're trying to help. Our people along as well. You mentioned being in a tour here with Leicester City, and that when. I think for a lot of people, the first time they really, really heard about you, especially in the United States, was that championship run with Leicester City. You won the Premier League as far as, emotional kind of topsy-turvy seasons and things being kind of unexpected, you are a veteran of that already, even at a young age. But winning the Premier League with Leicester, you're the first person we can talk to about that. How has that helped shape you to the player you are now?
It's good. It's a good thing. I think in the moment I was 19, so I was very young at the time, and I've just left Birmingham, where I come from. That's who I played for before. So to go from Birmingham, who's in the league below, to a team who's at the top of the Premier League, then you're winning every week, you're beating the big teams. It was crazy. So that period for me was a bit of even now it's a bit of a blur to talk about it, because everything was too good to be true. Then obviously we won it at the end, then obviously celebrated like mad for the following month. But it's a good experience to obviously have that. So to win the league, then last season, you're fighting at the bottom of the league. It's a big difference. But these things are good because I think throughout the rest of my career. I know the highs and the lows. I've experienced it. So whatever situation I find myself in, I know how to like manage it a bit better. And I think that showed towards the end of last season, because obviously we won the crucial game that kept us up, and I played a part in it as well. So yeah, I think massive achievements like that, they're good, but they benefit you well in difficult times as well.
I was speaking of difficult times, rough season, but it ended up being a positive. You had the experience of coming out here. It's very hot. We've had the experience of being out there. It stays a little bit cooler most of the time, but it's one of the things that it's weird for us when we go out to England, because we go out there a lot to watch some of the games and obviously to do what we do, is that the games all happen at night, and we're used to it happening in the morning. You've had the experience of being here. How wild is it to know that there are people throughout that entire period where you guys were struggling, trying to stay up, that were still waking up like Chritian at 7 a.m. to watch Everton matches? I mean, when you see that from some of the American fans, as someone who grew up in Birmingham, probably didn't have a lot of experience speaking to American footy fans. Is there a different connection that you have with the fan base out here? Is there something does that surprise you at all?
Yeah, it has surprised me. The more I've grew up and been more aware of like the American fans and how big the Premier League is, how big the Prem is in America, it's surprising, because obviously I just know English football's very it's a part of the English culture, you know what I mean? So to see how big it is to you guys, and 7 a.m. to watch the game is crazy. So it's obviously nice to have that support as well, and see how global your team is and how global the games actually become.
Are you an NBA fan? Like, is there something you would wake up at 7 a.m. for? Because I'm a massive Knicks fan. I wouldn't wake up at noon to watch the Knicks lose.
There was I'm not big into many American sports. When it comes to basketball, I'll watch it at the end when it gets to like the playoffs and stuff, and I've done a few late nighters and woke up in the night to watch a few big games and stuff. And I was in Toronto, actually. I was there on holiday when they won it as well. So
nice.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. And even that, when they won it, obviously Toronto, the city was crazy at the time, innit? So it was a good experience for me as well.
Yeah, how are you going to Toronto on vacation for? Bro, have you heard of the beach?
Nah, it's a good place, man.
It's great, but have you heard of Dubai?
Different.
Yeah, we've Dubai, my G.
We've been there. We've been there too many times. I wanted something different. But I've actually got some family in Toronto as well.
No,
so I did Toronto, a bit. Yeah, I've seen a bit of family.
Doesn't it blow your mind that they all kind of speak like North Londoners, but with an American accent?
Yes. Got a little twang in it.
Yeah, and they're all like, they all say twang. Like, man's is way shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
I like
it.
Blame Drake. It's Drake's fault.
It's Drake, it's Drake.
He's taking everybody's culture.
Okay, there's also a ton of Jamaicans. Shouts to all my Caribbeans out in Toronto, out in the 6.